And where did you just look the longest? We could have told you that already. Not to where you think, though. But here, here, and maybe even here. Some researchers claim with the eye tracking method to have finally found the point on a woman's body that's supposedly the focus of all men's eyes. Cameras mounted on glasses looking at our eyes determine what we find fascinating around us and what attracts us. We at Mercedes-Benz TV asked, how does that work with a car? For example, with the new design icon, the CLS. We decided to do an eye tracking test with the CLS. The test results will show us where volunteers have looked at the vehicle the longest, so we got some professionals to help us in our unique endeavor. There are numerous scientific studies showing that human visual behavior is directly related to the amount of attention it gives things. We use this to our advantage and equip subjects with an eye tracking device and have them walk around the car. While doing so, we observe them. What's looked at first? How long does the glance linger on certain features, or in what order do they look at things? Each test subject has 40 seconds to look at the vehicle from all sides. Only partly can they consciously control their eye movements, because our eyes process information in a much shorter time than we can consciously compute. The mind follows comparatively slowly. The evaluation of our tests will show, above all, what details our subjects looked at the most and which elements repeatedly gained their attention. The subjects are free to look at the car any way they want. In most cases, they don't even know what they looked at the most. In eye-tracking research, the details that get the most attention of the subjects are called the eye-catchers. What's remarkable is that the real eye-catchers in this case are the most striking design features of the vehicle. We handed our findings to the creators of the new CLS, who saw them as a confirmation of their work. The design department is the place where the emotions are created. This is the most important factor in our work, that we generate enthusiasm and that the joy and the emotion that we put into designing the vehicle comes across later in the finished product. The CLS especially lives on this enthusiasm. It's pure emotion. A surprising interpretation, because when you think of a car, who thinks about feelings?
The test
result shows that the very elements we attach the most importance to are actually those that aroused the most interest in the neutral observer and became real eye-catchers.
Das größte Interesse wecken und offensichtliche Eyecatcher geworden sind.
So in a car, it's subtle design details that draw the viewer's gaze. With our other test, we received a slightly more sobering result. Due to evolutionary factors, a man first looks at certain lines and the proportional relationship of a woman's waist in reference to fertility. Therefore, sooner or later, all men inevitably gaze at this one point. Disappointing, huh? Good that there are some things that can be admired simply for their beauty. For example, cars. Let yourself be seduced by them.